going into
Kielty, plumbing, heating, cooling, celebrating 15 years of bringing comfort to you. Feeling realty, call RJ Kielty, they'll get your system working to cool you down. And if fixing a leak is what you seek, RJ Kielty service is the best around. RJ Kielty, plumbing, heating, cooling, over 50 years of bringing comfort to you.
Hi guys, welcome back to Kielty's Corner podcast, episode 33. And today we are joined by Jen, Verge, and Stephanie. What is your last name? Because I keep putting Maria because of your Facebook.
It's Woods.
Woods.
Like tiger.
Okay. Stephanie Woods. And today we are going to be talking all things Huboween. And hopefully this podcast answers all of your questions out there that you're wondering about the event. Thank you, ladies, for being here today.
For having us.
So to start off the conversation, I just kind of want to rebrief maybe some people who don't know about Huboween on what Huboween's about and how Huboween started originally.
Absolutely. So Huboween originally started, actually want to introduce my little,
Oh, yes.
our Huboween mascot, Zeus over here, the mighty Zeus.
Cutest dog in the whole entire world.
Huboween actually started back in 2020. So it was kind of an answer to the community because during the pandemic, there really wasn't anything to do as far as events and things like that. So Reagan kind of came up with his harebrained ideas. And it was really probably about 6 weeks prior to the actual event taking place. He's like, let's do a drive-through. So we started to work with Starkey Wilderness Park, and we created a drive-through event that we didn't even know if anybody was going to come the first time around. So we ended up having breaking the traffic through Starkey. So they had to call the police and stop everything because that's how crazy it was. So we had a really great outpouring of support that first year. And after that first year, we were able to raise about $10,000 that we gave back to Marjorie's Hope. And we decided, we can do something like this on an annual basis and keep giving back to the community. And we should just open up our own 501c3. So that's how kind of Hub Life Charities was born, which we started back in 2021. And then that following year, we did 2 nights instead of just the one, because that one night was not enough. And we started charging $20 per vehicle, which is actually really, really cheap, reasonably priced. And people really loved it. So that those first few years, we just kind of got bigger and better with every single year. We had more people that were participating, more people showing up for the event itself. And last year was our 5th year. And we kind of thought, we've done this drive-through thing a lot. So why don't we try something different? Because we were kind of listening to the community, and they were saying we want to have something where we can maybe walk around and have more of like a fall festival kind of feel. So this year we've kind of incorporated something different, and now we're going to Sunwest Park. So we're moving from, we're still working with the Parks and Recreations Department. But we decided to change the place, the venue. So we're going to be doing it in Hudson this year. So it's actually a really cool incorporation of Pasco and Hernando. So I think we're going to be getting a few more people that are going to be coming from different areas, not just Pasco County. But we are going to be incorporating a lot of new things this year. It's going to be a walk around kind of feel, family style event. You're going to be able to have easily park. Whereas, with Starkey, it was crazy. If you get in there, you can't come out until the whole event was finished. But now you'll be able to park, kind of walk in. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have a kind of a trunk or treat for the kids. We are also encouraging costumes. We're kind of dressed up a little bit today just to kind of give you the feel.
Sorry, guys, I missed the MO, but next time.
But yeah, so we're just kind of giving it a little bit of a different feel this year. So we're going to be having a DJ. We are also incorporating a water ski show, which is going to be really exciting.
Wow, I honestly don't think I've ever even seen a water ski show before.
Really? Like SeaWorld or, what was that place? Something Gardens. They used to have the water ski show all the time here in Florida. And that was one of the things that we would look forward to as kids, going to see them doing their pyramids and skiing. It was actually really cool. So these are award-winning, record-breaking group that is actually going to be coming to do these shows each night, 7:30, just after sunset. And they're doing Halloween-themed show. So they're going to be lit up. They're going to have really cool costumes. God bless you, buddy. So it's going to be really fun. And
He's allergic to
He's
us.
cute even when he sneezes. I mean, come on.
He's our little mascot. All right. So I think it's going to be really cool to have something different, and it's going to be $5 per person,
Yep.
which is really reasonably priced. Still, the park still collects $5 for parking, so we have to honor that.
Yep.
And then you're going to be able to have access to a whole bunch of different family-friendly activities, and it's going to be something that nobody's ever put on before. So it's going to be something
Absolutely.
completely different that this area hasn't seen before. So I think it's going to be really nice. And there are a few different Halloween events happening in the area,
Yep.
but nothing like what we're going to be able to bring. So I think it's going to be really exciting. So
And I'm definitely excited for like the change of scenery. I think that as you do events, you have to evolve at some point, you know? And I think it's fun to do kind of a new twist on it, you know? And I also think that this is going to be really personable. Like one of the things people always remembered of Halloween was like Reagan going through the shoots and like interacting with children, you know, and having that one-on-one personal interaction. I think incorporating that more into this event is going to make it killer, honestly, because
absolutely.
all the businesses and the volunteers who, I mean, a lot of people don't understand what goes into planning this event. It is a huge event. I mean, we put in hours, we put in thousands of dollars. I mean, these business owners are taking off time that they could be at work to plan this event. So I guess I want to know a little bit from your standpoint, what is behind the scenes? What is going on in the preparation for Huboween to get it where it needs to be for event day?
I'll let Stephanie
Yeah,
answer
well,
that.
Yes,
well, it
definitely.
was funny because she said the first one to, they 6 weeks was the
Yep.
planning period, and now we start at the end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't even imagine if they gave us 6 weeks
Yeah,
It's
no,
a little
to
literally.
nerve-wracking.
plan this thing.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's a much bigger undertaking now. And when we get started again about the end of May, beginning of June, there's a whole team behind this. There's a 25-man committee this year. We all have our different stations that we do. We collect sponsors and get scare tents, and all kinds of things go into the planning of it. We have to move the trailer that has all the decorations. We have to do the parking barricades. So many like things that we have to do way before the event.
Yep.
Um, it's just like a huge undertaking, and there's a big team behind us, and all those that whole team is local business owners that
Yep.
take time out of their days. We have committee meetings. How many?
We
It's like
usually have
every
one at least every month, and it's
yeah,
kind of like when you're pregnant and that for last month or so
right.
before
You
you
have
go
them
every
every
week.
Every single week.
You go to the
Every
doctor
day of the week.
Yeah, we're doing that every week.
Yeah, so that's what happens. So it's like once a month, and then as we get closer to the event, we do once a week, and we all have to meet and take a couple of hours out of our day and just make sure that all the planning is going accordingly. But
Absolutely.
And
And
Stephanie owns Airheads air conditioning company, and she's one of our biggest supporters, and
yes.
she's very behind the scenes, doesn't really like to put a spotlight on herself.
this is not natural for
No.
me, guys. I know it looks now. It's very
She's not even
unnatural.
like a
Listen, I
Halloween
have to say,
person.
so I've been around for Halloween. This will be my third year. First year I really wasn't that incorporated in the planning, more so like the decorating and like being at the event. But I can definitely say from watching, I mean, actually, I think my interview day I came in 3 years ago, they were in the training room packing all the
Oh, yes.
swag bags. And I remember walking in here being like,
What is happening?
where
was your
am
interview
I? Like,
day?
that was my interview
Oh, wow,
day.
that's cool.
So I'm like coming in, I'm like seeing these people and there's bags everywhere and some people are in costumes and I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then last year, Stephanie, you did a great job. Honestly, the system that you came up with and how smooth everything went for doing the bags. Yeah, round of applause for Stephanie. Seriously, that was amazing. I'd never seen it, and everyone said the same thing. They're like, it's never been that smooth. Like we were all planning like a whole day thing. It was done in a couple hours, guys. So
Yeah.
Stephanie did amazing on that. I do want to touch base on what are some of the new things. I know we have the ski show, but what are some of the other new things that people can anticipate by coming to Huboween this year?
Well, I think one of the big things is that we've never had food.
Yeah.
You kind of come in. We've had maybe like a baseball team or a
Yeah.
little kids football team providing like snacks and things like
Hot
that
dogs.
to people as they're in their cars waiting.
Yep.
But we are going to have food trucks, a number of food trucks, an array of different types of foods. And I'm a foodie, so you
I am a
know,
I'm
foodie
so
too,
excited.
girls.
so I'm excited to
Yes.
sample everyone. But yeah, we're going to be having food trucks each night, which is something that we've never had before. We also have VIP area, which is actually sponsored by Airheads, air
HVAC,
conditioning.
yeah.
So
Thank you, Airheads.
yes, so they're going to be providing a really cool tent. It's going to be a special VIP area for our VIP patrons, and you're going to get some cool swag. You're going to have your own special area. We're having adult beverages.
I'm really excited
Ooh.
about that. Even though I'm not a drinker, I just think it's going to make the event a lot more
Listen,
fun.
every parent out there
I
is
know, the
lying to you if they
parents-
say that they are not stressed at these events. Okay, we want our kids to have fun,
So
but
while
it's
they're
also stressful.
bouncing in the bounce houses and all the obstacle courses, the kids, the parents can partake a little bit in their own.
Absolutely.
Have a beverage.
Absolutely. Have a
Yeah.
couple drinks here and there.
Yeah.
Enjoy the music, enjoy the scenery. You're right there by the water. So
Yep.
Sun West, the humidity has dropped a little bit in the
It's gonna
past
be
few days.
nice.
So we're hoping that it'll be a nice, evening out. It'll be something different that you can do with your kids and still go out and have a good time for a reasonably priced, amount.
Absolutely.
So that's one of the cool things that we're going to have. The VIP area is going to be different. We also are, we're encouraging costumes.
Okay.
So that's one of the cool things that we're going to be
Yeah. Well,
doing.
Well, you already
So-
know I'm gonna be dressed up.
yeah.
so.
Well, I love dressing up every year in
Me
something
too.
different. And we're going to have characters walking throughout the event. So that's going to be really neat. And it's going to be like Instagram worthy picture type stuff that we're going to have. So the vendors that are going to be a part of it, the business owners are going to have either 10 by 10 tents or even larger
larger.
spaces that they're
Mhm.
requesting. Cause these people are creative.
They want
Like,
to go
they
all
are.
out.
we're
Yes, they
super
are.
excited to work with some of these businesses. We have Bayonet Plumbing that's going to be a part of it. A Plus Pest Control, Dan
Yes,
Flowers.
Dan.
He's always trying to bring it
We love
to the next
Dan.
level. I love him. But he's trying to create a maze for people to kind of go through. So we're just at the mercy of their creativity, and
Yep,
their
and I love
creativity
that.
is top notch.
I love that actually.
So
to be
it's
honest
really,
with
really
you.
awesome to have the engagement from some of our local business owners that really want to be a part of it. We're
Absolutely.
encouraging them to create their own character. So you can create your own character or you can have your own theme. It's up to
Yep.
you, whatever you feel more comfortable with. But we're going to have vendors available. You're going to be able to go by people's booths. You're going to be able to do trick or treating with the littles. What other stuff are we incorporating?
It's just
in
fun
there?
for all because you're going to be able to, again, the little ones can go do their trunk or treating, and the older ones can walk around and, there'll be some scare things where
Yeah.
they can get scared, and just kind of walk around and
Lindsay Williams with Swag
Yep.
Party Rental. She's
Yes.
actually she's her counterpart.
she is. And I didn't want, she also helped in the, swag last year. So
Yes,
it
she
wouldn't have
did.
gone
Yes,
smoothly
she did. I
without-
remember
we're
she
a
was here as
team.
well.
She is
For sure.
awesome.
She is awesome. I think we might be having
I
her
think so.
on our
next
next
time,
episode.
yeah.
So I'm really excited to talk to her and see what all her plans are for
Well,
Halloween.
she's
as well.
got carnival style games, so it's going to be
Yes.
really cool. You'll be able to play a whole bunch of different types of games with your kiddos.
Got like whack-a-mole and like all kinds of like old school carnival games where you're like
That's
throwing the
fun.
football through the hole and all kinds
Yep.
of stuff like that. Yeah.
Bounce houses. So it's
Obstacle
going to be
courses.
obstacle courses. So it's going to be a lot different than it's going to be where you can actually interact with the characters.
Yep.
You'll be able to interact with the business owners. So it's going to be a completely different feel.
And your kids,
Absolutely.
they get to interact more with their kids. I mean, obviously the drive-through is a blast. We always have fun with our parents on that. But I also think
But think
having
of
that
like walking through the
yeah,
drive-thru.
with your
Yeah,
kids
Think of
and
that.
watching them interact with the different characters and the different activities. I'm really excited about it, especially for families. I am going to pause a minute and see, do we have any comments that we can, let's see who we got. Missy Hoskins says Huboween is going to be awesome this year. It's awesome every year, Missy,
It
but
is.
yes,
She's the president
I
of
agree.
Hub Life Charities,
She
and it's
is.
Love
really
Missy.
like
If you're planning a vacation, Missy is the person to contact.
Absolutely.
Take my word for it,
but
guys.
she keeps us all in check
Yes,
on
she
Hub Life
does.
Charities.
She keeps us in
and-
line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
does.
does.
And make sure we're doing everything correctly. And I'm
We'll just nickname her Mama Missy.
Yes, yes.
I'm grateful for her.
And she's also the head of our volunteer with Marcia Cozera.
Yep.
Amparo.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
she gets all the volunteers. So not only do you have the committee, but we need a ton of volunteers. So if you're listening,
Yes.
and your kiddos need your Bright Futures hours or whatever
Absolutely.
kind of volunteer hours they need for different scholarships.
I think we have a banner we can put at the bottom too. If you are interested in a sponsorship slot, go to the website showing on the screen and you'll have all the information to register and log in for that. And I think we might have a surprise guest for you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm very
Who
surprised.
could it be?
Even Zeus is surprised.
Who's that?
Zeus.
What's going on, ladies? Listen, I heard
He's
you guys
back.
you're talking about Halloween, and like I just came alive. These things just happened.
just showed up, guys. I did
Taylor
not invite him.
Hadley, what are you doing here? What's going on? Talking about Huboween, huh?
Yeah, it's my favorite event of the year, so I figured let's put a spotlight on
You're
it.
looking pretty good this year, lady. You've been doing some things, huh?
No, not
Fixing
at all.
the hair a little bit.
Not at all.
You got a little nose ring going on this year. We got the Virginator and Miss Stephanie.
Hey.
My goodness, Huboween is such a beautiful place. And so I guess we're changing things up. You guys invited me back, and I'm like in this new place. Why am I not like seeing cars go by? Like, what's happening?
We're doing things a little bit differently
We're
this
on
year.
foot.
Why? What happened?
The kids really enjoy interacting with you, so we figured
You
we'd
know,
give
they
them
They want to touch
some
you,
more time.
feel you.
Can you not blame them? Are you not seeing this face? Okay, Taylor. Yeah, listen, where the hell is Tanner?
it's the
Because I'm not
eyes.
getting the banter I need.
It's the eyes for me, guys.
I need Tanner back right now. Where's my little fluffy friend? I need my little fluffy friend with his little fluffy beard. Where is my little fluffy friend?
I don't know. He might be with that other beard guy.
Wait, excuse me?
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Who are we talking about? Who is he cheating on me with? I don't like that.
I don't know. Have you heard of this guy named Reagan Weiss?
Listen, that guy is a tool bag, okay? We're not even talking about that guy right now. Listen, we're talking about the future of Huboween. So listen, folks,
Yeah.
we got invited back. Now we're doing everything at the Sun West Mines, the Sun West Park. It's going to be really beautiful. And guess what? I guess we're doing it once again with Parks and Recreation.
Absolutely.
And wait, did I not hear once again that a very large percentage goes back to Parks and Recreation?
Always.
Yes, it does. And it goes to help all the little children's of Pasco County. Yes, it does. Why are you laughing at me? You always are laughing at me. I don't understand.
I find everything funny. I can't.
Yes,
help
I think
it.
you do. So what are the other things? I know you ladies been talking a little bit. Are we doing a water ski show this year? I heard, maybe?
We are doing a water ski show, which I'm excited about. I can't wait to see that.
I am too. They're going to be in costume, lit up. You're going to be able to see them, and it's cool. I'm excited.
We actually pulled up a tally of all of the funds that have been given back to the community just from Hub Life Charities for the past, 5 years. We're over $200,000 given back to the community
That's
just
amazing.
from these kinds of events. And our
Amazing.
board is a completely volunteer board. We do
Yep.
not get paid for what we do. I'm the treasurer of the organization, and I have been since the beginning. Every dollar and every cent is accounted for. Even closer tally is paid attention to this bank account than my own personal one.
It's true. It's really
I'm
true.
like
That seems the way to
I
go.
believe that.
So we're very transparent with where all the funds go. Last year, we were able to give back to a lot of people in the community that were affected by the hurricanes, Helene and Milton.
Yes.
We were able to raise over $30,000 and give those back to businesses that were affected and flooded. So we're really proud of the different things that we have been able to do and give back to the community in these past 4 or 5 years that we've been around. So we're a little organization, but we really try to make a big impact. So we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff if it wasn't for the support from our community, for the
Absolutely.
volunteers that are on the board and that make these events happen and execute them seamlessly and spend so much time of their own, trying to put these things together. So we thank all of you guys that have been a part
Yes,
of this
thank
for the
you.
past 5 years. And we're just
Absolutely.
excited to bring something new to the community.
So two things. One, what's up with the gremlin that you're holding? I don't understand.
Don't you dare.
What's this little thing? I
Don't
wanna-
you dare.
It looks like a
Yes,
snack,
yes,
to be frank.
stop it.
I want to snack on it a little bit and get it into my jaw. Right there, I'm going to open my jaws and get in there right there.
We won't let him.
There's not enough meat.
Not
The
allowed.
second, I know, he looks like a
You
little
start.
chicken wing with fur. Okay, second thing, I want to talk about, once again, the changes going to SunWest, but
Yes.
it's also for the little children's this year.
Yes,
Right?
very
Can we
much
talk about that a little
so.
bit?
I've definitely think the feel is family oriented. I
Yes.
mean, like Jen said, they're gonna have some activities like some scare mazes. Some vendors are trying to have that kind of that teen. They're looking for they want to be scared, but also we have little kids, and this is also an impressionable time for them. And we also want to create memories that they're gonna have for the rest of their life, just like these teens who have been coming to Huboween drive-throughs
Yeah.
for 5 going on 6 years now. So I think it's really exciting that we'll also be able to kind of turn it to where the little kids get to have some fun memories too, and not
Yeah,
so
they
much
have-
being
we have the
scared.
bounce houses now, so they can kind of
Yes.
bounce around in there, and then we
Yes.
have the trunk or treat, so they all can, bring a bag or buy a bag and trick or treat
Love
throughout
that.
the event and get all kinds of candy and little trinkets.
Yeah.
And Miss Stephanie, you were telling me in a different
Was I?
different time. I think it was telepathy.
Tell me what
It
I'm
was telepathy. She was saying it, and I was listening because I'm
Yeah, let's
time and I'm
hear.
everywhere. Anyway, listen. You were telling me something about the businesses. It's only like $100 to be involved with this.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to be involved, there's still time to be involved. And the cheapest entry is $100. $100 either gets you a scare tent, which is a 10 by 10 tent that you can create a scare zone, create a character, and kind of make your business come alive through the character. Or $100 gets you a spot at the trunk or treat,
Yeah.
and you just roll up your wrapped vehicle to promote your business and give kids candy out of your van.
Yeah, and
We're-
honestly,
Sign up
that's
for an event for $100.
fairly. I mean, if you think about most events that businesses are getting involved in to be vendors, you're usually paying more than that, and that's $100 for 2 days, right?
Yes,
So
People,
$100.
$100. Are you
Come
kidding
on.
me? You can't even go to Crackle Barrel for $100 anymore.
$100
No.
to promote your business
Yep.
and have fun for 2 days, by the way. That's
Yep.
2 days. It's not $100 per night. It's $100 for the 2 days.
and
Absolutely.
give back to
Um,
the community. I mean,
yeah.
you can't.
So you're
can't
giving
beat
back
that.
to the community at the same time making your brand known.
Yep.
And yeah.
And what
it's-
better connections to make than with the communities that make all of our businesses run?
It's the best
Absolutely.
You know what I
connections
mean?
I
out
would
there.
Exactly.
love to hear from you, young lady.
Oh Lord.
The important. I'm being serious. Let me dial it down here for a second. The importance of truly networking with the right people. Like, there's networks, and I'm talking all over the country. Forget
Yep.
about lovely Pasco County and Tampa Bay. I'm talking about all over the country. Networking is truly a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. And could
Absolutely.
you please tell these people the importance of showing up and why they should show up as a business?
I mean, who better to show up for than your community who pays for your business? Who better to show up for than the other business owners who, when there's hurricanes, for instances, who all stood up and went out there and helped the community? The businesses did, the small businesses of this area. Why wouldn't you want to make connections with those people who have the same integrity, the same morals, the same visions, and the same goals as you for your community? I mean, we are all more than business owners. Let's be for all. We're all more than just our job. Our society and our community runs a certain way because of all of us being included and making it work that way. And I don't really think there's anything better for a business than collaborating. I feel like
Listen, I own an HVAC company.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in an office of an
Okay.
HVAC
Yeah.
company.
Absolutely.
Let's clap that up.
absolutely.
Let's clap that
and
up.
we're all
Yep.
friends, and we
Absolutely.
want to all come together and
Yep.
make our community.
We have the same mission.
Yep, absolutely. And I love.
Let's go
collaborating.
further.
Sure.
Let's go further. Now, I want to think about that, everybody. You have air. I'm going to say it in the office. It's not taboo. It's just the thing to do.
Yeah.
You like the little rhyme there? You got Airheads Air Conditioning in the RJ Kielty office, who also does air conditioning.
Mhm.
Yep.
See, this is what's called an abundance mindset, people. And people like all over the world, all over the country. Well, why would I want to collaborate with that other business? Because that's what an abundance mindset is. There's so much business to go around. You got Stephanie in this room with you talking about how we can enhance the lives of other people.
Absolutely.
Because the money that we make here in this event goes for Christmas presents to less fortunate children.
Yep.
It goes to wonderful, wonderful things. And for people not to be involved, it just blows my mind.
Mine
And quite
too.
frankly, if I had a tear duct, I would probably be crying, but I don't have one. I have a cold black heart. Taylor.
And shout out to RJ Kielty for being our
I mean,
sponsor for what, the
thank
third
you.
year in a row? It's the
Yeah.
third year in a row, right? I mean, you guys
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
wonderful.
I mean, I've only
He's
been
always
around
been
for
there.
3 years, and we've always
The
been the presenting
presenting
sponsor since
sponsor,
I've
yeah.
been
Presenting
here.
sponsor year 3, but he's been there since day one.
Absolutely.
And even like he come and he I can't even talk right now.
He's so
came and hung
excited.
out
He gets
with
so
me.
excited when he talks
I'm
about
so-
Tanner.
Well,
Look,
honestly,
look.
it's because I'm next to you too. Your amazing things you do. But listen, Tanner came out and he was in his little fluffy football outfit. I don't know why Fluffy keeps coming to my name, but he's Mr. Fluffy now. So he came out in his football outfit and he was scaring the kids. And most importantly, what I really enjoy is when I see the children connect with the person, obviously for years outside of the window of the car. And that was such an important moment. And although you only had seconds to interact with that child, that was a core memory that what Tanner would always say from day one. It was a core memory for the rest of their life that I had an interaction with that child. Let's take it further. Now at Sunwest, you're actually going to be able to spend time, get underneath, get to talk to the person right in front of you. And not only that, talk to the child and talk to their parents. And who do you think they're going to talk to when they need plumbing, when they need
do
AC,
business
when they need
with.
electrical? Who do you think? Because you did something for their child that
That's
no
right.
one else would do. But your little egos get in the way and you don't sign up for whatever reason. Silly little stupid people.
But there's still time.
There's
There
still
is
time.
Mr.
Still
Time.
well, tell them.
There's still
There's
time.
still time. We are still taking. Lindsay Williams and I are on that committee, and so we're still taking Scare Zone, trunk or treats, sponsorships. But again, it's $100 to get your brand out
Absolutely.
there, connect with a family, connect with a child, and give back to your community all
Absolutely.
in one. $100. I mean,
I love me some Lindsay Williams.
She's
we
She's
all
good,
do.
peeps.
She's a go-getter for sure.
She's a swagging lady. You know what I'm
She
saying, guys?
is.
Like I snuck that in there. She's some good people. Her company's named Swag. Never mind. I can't. Small-minded people. All right. So what are the other sponsors that we have coming up? Who's involved this year so far? Do we know?
So we have A+, Lawn and Pest
Oh,
Control.
that he's a handsome devil.
Yeah, he's
and
sorry.
he's doing a he's gonna
I
do
love you,
a
Dan.
large scare zone, so bigger than a 10x10. I'm
Yep.
really excited to see what he pulls off. I think it's gonna be very buggy.
Oh, that's
I
good.
can't-
Oh yeah,
Dad,
like, I
if
don't
you
know.
listen, if you put a roach near me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a python near you, and that's my arm around your neck. So don't even come near me, son.
And then obviously Lindsay with swag.
Swag.
I don't know who some of the other vendors are.
We have Bayonet Plumbing.
Yes, Bayonet.
Holy cow,
So
another plumbing company.
Yes.
Yes.
What the heck is going on here?
we will have them on the podcast as well as Lindsay shortly.
Yeah,
So
we have quite a few sponsors, but there's still
yes.
opportunities for people if they do want to be a sponsor. You can sponsor specific areas.
Yep.
We have a $350 sponsorship where you'll get your own.
Yeah, if you don't
built-
want to do that much, there's a $350 sponsorship that gets you your own bounce house, and then you just put a
Ooh.
sign. You want to come in character, you
Banner.
don't want to come in
Yeah.
character, but at least you're still helping, contributing to the event,
Present.
contributing to the community, and then you'll
Yeah,
get
but,
your.
but ladies, don't you think the culture should be showing up, right?
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
anybody can write a check. Okay. It's the involvement with who you are as an individual into your community and your
Mhm.
business, right? Like this is your redemption, folks. Okay. This is your time to come and to be involved in your community if you have never done it before.
Absolutely.
This isn't about Huboween. Okay. It's not about Mr. Time. It's not about Tana and his sexy fluffiness. And it's not about Stephanie and Verge and you or anyone else. This is about your life and what you're doing for the community and who and what input you're giving to the community. What is the input you're giving? Think about it. You have the opportunity not just to talk about your company, but maybe to change the trajectory of someone's life, maybe even a child's life. Well, think about all the children that show up, and Jen Verge can attest to this, that have nothing, that literally have nothing. There are handicap accessibilities here that most children will never see a haunted house in their entire life, but we are a handicap accessible event. We need to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was one of the
That is
things
a
that
good one to
hit
touch
us
on.
on our heartstrings. Was one of the years was one of the parents just saying thank you to us because their kid was unable to go to a haunted house
Yep.
before, so they were able to drive through the event, and they were just super taken aback by that. But this is something that is going to be handicap and wheelchair accessible, so you will be able to go throughout the event that way. And one of the cool things too is being a part of this event since the beginning is seeing the kids grow.
Yes.
You know, because their parents will bring them back every year,
Yep.
and they remember you, and
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh my God, I see you again! It's so
Yep.
cool!" And just seeing them, grow in the past 5 years, 6 years. If you've seen them when they were 8 or 9 years old, now they're
Yep.
13, 14, or
Exactly.
volunteering.
Yep.
We have some really awesome kids from the is it Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Yeah, the ROTC, and they come out each year, and they're volunteers, and they're amazing, and they're excited about coming out every year and
And
giving
that's
back to the
also another
community.
good thing to hit on is for all of the high schoolers out there who need some
Yes.
volunteer
Bright
hours.
futures
What better
hours.
way to volunteer than to do Huboween? You're having fun.
You're having fun.
Bring your
you're getting some
friends.
food,
Yep.
like
Exactly, and you
you're
getting
get
dressed
you
up.
get
getting dressed
volunteer
up for
hours.
Halloween. It's probably, in my opinion, I've had several kids that needed volunteer hours.
Yep.
And it's like the most fun way of gaining these hours.
Yep,
To be honest with
absolutely.
you.
Absolutely. They have a great time, and they're able to use those hours for their volunteer hours. So what is he doing?
She
Can't bring
said I
him
had
anywhere.
something in my teeth. It's probably the poppy seed bagel I had this morning. Listen, I've been.
I don't know. It looks like the
Why are you
bones of
doing this to me?
children.
You're listening to me. Just stop it. Stop it. I've been away for quite some time. Do you understand the dust that I had to blow off my head this morning?
I
to
can.
even be here?
I'm.
Moths
I'm
came
getting
I
a
had
little.
to charge my batteries. I am very exhausted. I've been in the dirt for this long, and now I am back. And you know what? I'm a little disappointed because I was supposed to see Mr. Fluffy, and I got you instead. I got the terrible seconds and the sloppy seconds as you, and you kind of smell like beef and cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this. Tanner smells so much nicer.
You kind of smell like death, but we'll
Well,
just leave that behind. us.
Well, it's kind of my thing. You know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
beef and cheese.
I love beef and
I
cheese.
do. Food. Remember,
Yeah,
food trucks.
we are
Yeah.
foodies.
Oh, okay.
He
Let's
doesn't
get back to
eat
that.
because he's dead,
Yes,
so we don't
so-
expect him to have a good taste on food. Are there any comments we could go through? Let's see. Oh, yes. Lindsay. It's Lindsay Williams
Hey,
with swag.
Linz.
She says, going to be such a fun event. Thanks to you, Lindsay, and
Yeah.
all your fun activities.
bringing
Yeah,
the
she's
fun.
been fantastic.
Yes. I'm an adult, but I'm gonna have some
I
fun.
wanna
with
play
this.
this.
Yeah, I am.
I want to
I'm
call out. I want to
competitive.
call out some crazy things here. Okay, this is crazy. This is Mr. Time's getting crazy.
It's
folks.
crazy.
He's unfiltered.
Okay.
I want to say something which I think is pretty impactful. You got Lindsay Williams. You got Stephanie here, involved with a plethora. Yes, folks, I said plethora. I'm bilingual. Yes, I am. I speak all the languages. Je m'appelle. Okay, Mr. Time. Listen,
Oh,
here's the
One
deal.
word.
They are involved with multiple organizations all over the place. So don't tell me you don't have the time, and don't tell me you don't have the effort. I mean, Lindsay and Stephanie alone are putting another event together, which I know is called the Trinity Chat Festival coming up,
Yes.
which is, I don't know when, but Stephanie, let's talk about that, because the Hub and the Hub Network and the Hub Life Charities is all about giving generosity to other organizations.
Absolutely. So the Trinity Chat Family Festival is November 8th. It's at Generations Church, and so it's after Halloween, so it's more fall.
Mhm.
No Halloween, so you have to get your Halloween fix at Huboween.
Yes.
And then a couple weeks later, you can go get your fall festival fix at the Trinity Chat Family Festival.
That's a
at
beautiful
Generations
thing.
Church.
It's like
Yep.
all these, listen, community members all over the world, listen, because you know a lot of people watch you. Do you know that, Taylor? You're
Do
like an
they?
inspiration for marketing directors all over the country. So I'm letting you know people are watching you right now. And I'm telling you, it's being inspirational, being a part of everything is a very, very big thing to do. And it's sometimes tough because you got to be in the Switzerland of lands. But listen, it is the most powerful thing to do. So people, be involved. This is your chance to be involved with Huboween. Get a hold of Stephanie, Virginator, Taylor, Lindsay, whomever, not me, because I don't do it. But listen,
He does.
get a hold of them and you could be involved in a very big way.
Yeah. And honestly, I will say a lot of the businesses from previous years, they always say like the thing they took away, nothing against the guests or anything, but was actually connecting with other business owners because they created strong connections that they, even after Halloween, they have friendships with these people, they have partnerships, they collaborate to bring in business, they do things for charity or the community together. So I think that's another really big point to put out to business owners that are interested in being a vendor. Like the connections that you make at these events will follow you 10, 15, 20 years down the line. So when you involve yourself in these events, you're getting way more than attention from the community, from potential customers. You are creating relationships in the community that are going to help you grow and succeed. So I would
Give this
definitely
lady a
recommend-
raise, folks, okay?
Yes, she's awesome.
Give this lady a raise.
I'm just speaking from the heart and from
It's true.
experience
It's
of,
true.
of
So
being a
true.
part
You
of all
see-
of this.
You get to deal with people on a completely different
Yep.
level when you're volunteering with them.
Mhm.
You get to see them on their off time. Sometimes they
Absolutely.
bring their spouses or their kids along. You
Yep.
get to see them in a completely different light.
And I
You know what
also
I like? You got to listen. I have a pea brain. You got
Okay,
to
go
let me.
ahead. Go
You got to let
ahead.
me talk. What I like
Forget.
is to watch people and how they react in crisis,
Yes.
because these are high stress events as well for the organization, right? The people putting it together.
There's no stress
Oh,
involved.
yeah, we're all
Silly.
having a
Please.
It's
great
like this
time.
all
Listen,
the
we're the transparent people here. Okay, folks, so listen up. I'm telling you right now, it's the stressful times. You got to adjust. You got to move. People have issues. Back in the day, the cars broke down. You had
Yep.
to adjust. You got to do all these things. So you see if a business owner, could handle an organization when thousands of people are in front of you, how they handle the stress there is how they handle the stress in their business. And then you realize who you want to collaborate with.
Absolutely.
Very true.
Now, what were you going to say? Because I forgot.
Now I forgot.
Visit
You
us at
put the two squirrel
Huboween.com.
brains in the chairs next to each other.
I know.
Yes,
How
visit us at
true.
Huboween.com. You can get all the information
Yes.
on the event itself. You can buy tickets online. You can also visit Huboween.com/sponsor if you want to become a sponsor, and Huboween.com/volunteer if you want to become a volunteer. And we need plenty of volunteers. We need sponsors still. So there's still time for you to be a part of this awesome event.
And before we leave, it looks like the Hoskinator, that would be Missy Hoskins.
It's a Hoskin-
She's the president of Hub Life Charities, folks, but Madam President. What did she say?
She says volunteers can sign up at huboween.com/volunteer. So we do encourage everyone to go ahead and do that. And you don't have to be a high school student to do it.
No, you can be an
you know.
adult if this is your way of
Absolutely.
giving back to your community. You can volunteer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be a part of
There's
it.
some people who just like to dress up for Halloween. If you have a really cool Halloween costume plan and you
yeah.
only have one event to go to, make this your other event. Come and volunteer and help
Boom.
us out. You
Yeah,
know?
Just
we're,
like
and we're
that.
encouraging costumes, man. So every night, Friday and Saturday night, we're going to have prizes for best couple as best dressed. We have best male or female costume and best kids costume. So boy or girl. So we're going to have prizes that we're going to be giving out, and top prize each night is $250. So if you've got a
Damn.
really awesome cosplay costume and you want to come dressed up and walk around, we would love that. So we encourage it completely. So
You know what encourages our community?
Exactly. So
Couple bucks.
cash $250 top for each night, and
For
then
each night.
runners up get
$50 each. So that's, hey, just come
Congratulations, you can buy a hamburger at Whopper.
Or
Let's
this
talk about
year-
inflation, because I've been gone for a year. What the hell's going on in this nation?
Or this year at Huboween, you can go buy yourself a nice little refresher, a little spritzer for the adults now.
Oh, wait, did we talk about
Yes,
that?
we did,
Yes,
but I'm
we
just
did.
reiterating
we
because
talked about it a little
you know,
bit. But
Yeah, we have Voodoo Ranger.
I'm a
that's gonna
mom
be
of
there.
3 kids. All right.
I would definitely like to
JJ
sip
Taylor.
on some kind of a cocktail. That would sound wonderful. I haven't had the drink in a year for these folks. So listen, really quickly, because I know Tanner wants us to cut this at like 1/2 hour, so I get it.
Yeah.
So I heard you're doing some awesome things over in Orlando. I want to
Yes,
know
we
about that. You got your
are.
new chickadee over there. What's her name? And now, what's going on over there?
So we have a new marketing director. Her name is Elizabeth Broxton, and she is running the marketing department for our Orlando location. She's amazing. We are definitely like opposites. She's very much so quiet, reserved, but I do notice that we play really well off of each other. It's kind of like a yin and yang thing, which you'll be seeing in the coming weeks. We have some videos going out so you can kind of get a taste of who Elizabeth is, what she's about, and what we're going to be doing together as marketers for RJ Kielty.
That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
exciting.
exciting.
She's got an
Yeah.
awesome trainer, so
Yeah,
you're doing a
that's
great
Aw,
job.
thanks,
Phenomenal
guys.
job you're doing there,
I
Taylor.
appreciate it. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's so nice. Isn't that nice? I love you.
Pats.
Pat-
That's
pat her on the-
so nice.
Pat her on the back.
Get out of my face.
You
I
love
can't.
me. Don't you pretend like, come on, like you don't love me. Okay. All right. So it's a half hour. We're going to cut it short. I want to say the people in the house today. Jesse Guthrie, the Wizard of Pods. He's over there. We got to get a camera on him because that's one handsome fellow as well. Not as fluffy as Tanner, but hey, he's fluffy. And then we got Mr. Beanpole, Mr. Josh Weaver. Mr. Josh Weaver, he is a handsome fellow with his beautiful, sexy red beard. You don't see many redheads with a sexy red beard. And that guy has got a sexy red beard. Look at him. He doesn't want to get on camera, folks. I don't blame him. How can he be more handsome than this guy right here? You know what I'm saying? All right. RJ Kielty is out. We love you. Stephanie, thank you so much from Airheads. Of
Yes,
course, the
Jen.
Virginator with the rat thingy. He's
Don't
little
disrespect
gremlin,
our
little
mascot.
mogwai.
Master
Don't get
Splinter.
that thing wet or feed it after midnight. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then we got Taylor Hadley, the marketing director. And of course, we will miss you. Tanner, we love you. I can't wait to see you soon, my fluffy friend. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.